Hello everybody, this is Zelda Maniac 1994, or JD, depending on what you want to call me. Here, the Prometheus 20X channel, part of a third of the Three Dorks play. We are back with more Zelda 64 Dawn and Dusk, which is a ROM hack of Ocarina of Time, in case you missed the first episode. And if you did, what are you doing here? Go watch the first one, you silly bingy. That's not a word, that sounds like baby talk. It's okay. Alright, so... Okay, I'm not good with bomb throws. Let's, Well, maybe eventually I'll get these rocks exploded. Anyway. So, we need to... Okay, my timing is really bad. Hold on, I'm embarrassing myself. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so we need to get 2 bottles full of blue fire. And if you don't know, blue fire is used to melt red ice, which is a mechanic that was used in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And it's not used very often in either game. Or rather, it's not even in Majora's Mask, it's only in Ocarina of Time. There is data for blue fire in Majora's Mask, but it's never used, as far as I can remember. But either way, it was never used very much in Ocarina of Time, which is a little strange, but that's just how it is. But this game takes a little bit more advantage of it, because it is a smaller, I guess, game, and so the places that you use it, well, they're a bit more contained. And they take better advantage of the blue fire mechanic. So this here is a rusted switch, which we cannot activate yet. But whenever we do, it will open this giant stone door. But for now, we need to figure out how to get the thing that will open up that door. We gotta deal with this moblin here. And we gotta navigate around him. There we go. So, moblins aren't very smart, they can't turn around. We can go ahead and crouch stab to death. Now, there's not much reason to do so, because he only drops rupees, but I wanted to kill him just because he was in my way. And you don't get in my way. If you do, you get crouch stabbed in the butt. And let me tell you, you don't want anything sharp going up your butt. Anyway, so... this climb here... Wait. Yeah, up there. That's what I figured. I knew I was forgetting something. So there are quite a few secrets in this ROM hack, which, gotta say, was expertly made. This feels like it'd be something straight out of an actual Zelda game. There we go. Let's open up that gate. And remember, don't break your ankles when you fall. But if you are falling, tuck and roll. If you can parkour, do that. If you cannot parkour, like me, then I guess you're breaking your ankles. There we go. So we're going for all the secrets in this ROM hack because, again, it is short, and there's no reason not to. Alright, so we got our first instance of red ice, which again, can only be melted with blue fire. There we go. We didn't get all of it. That's gonna annoy me a little bit. But let's leave it for now. And we'll deal with it at a later time. We got Skulltulas here, but we're not gonna bother with fighting them. Instead, we'll just stun them and run past them. Because I don't feel like dealing with that right now. There we go. Well, that opens up a bomb flower down there. Which is good. We needed that. That allows us to proceed further later on. And on the way back, of course, the Skulltulas did not attack us. We went a little too fast for them. Alright. And now we gotta make sure we don't burn to death here. But if we can get through this labyrinth of fire and pain, we will get a very useful piece of armor. And now, we gotta get our slingshot out. And I can replace the empty bottle with Deku Nuts there. So we have these tiles, and on one of them there is a switch, which is right here. First shot, first try. I always and that is almost stolen, pretty much what I said from I think the Lego Batman movie, or Lego, one of them, where Batman just like throws a whole bunch of batarangs and just misses every time, and finally on like the 100th one he's like, first try, and I've adapted that into my quotes, I guess. There we go. Now, if you remember, we talked to a lady inside that house, and she mentioned that there was a special fiber that was heat resistant, but she didn't know where it was. You got the Dusk side tunic. This tunic is embedded with stone fibers from the Dusk side that granted heat resistance. We're going to go ahead and put that on, and we will leave that on for the rest of the game. Now we have a nice purple tunic, and we will... This is, I'd say, quintessential to taking care of the boss of this game. Which is very fire heavy. So, very much helpful. Now, if we were not wearing this Dusk side tunic, if we hit the flames, we would take knockback as well, which means we'd be falling off the platform. Fortunately, we only take minor damage instead, which I will take over knockback any day. Alright, that is pretty much everything. I am going to go back and get some blue fire again, because I'd rather have 2 balls of it rather than 1. That sound effect was the sound effect of a moblin swinging down its club. It's already dead, but I guess it's semi-respawned. I don't know what that's about, but it's okay. This is the wrong way. Such a small game, you'd think it'd be easier to navigate for someone like me, but nope, not quite. Now, I can't remember. There is, how much red ice we have to deal with after this point. But there is a special dungeon that is, well, based around red ice, which we will be going through. It is kind of an aggravating dungeon. But the Moblin's back. And see, if you get hit, you take a whole bunch of knockback, and you take damage, of course. Dummy. Anyway, so we've done pretty much everything that was over there. Now we can proceed and climb up these vines, or leaves, or whatever, and move on. There are still more secrets to uncover, as always. So, over here across this bridge, we'll see a strange platform of red ice, which we will go ahead and take care of that. Right about here is where the switch should be. If I position myself correctly, I should land right on top of it. Pretty much. I was a tad bit off. Alright, we got treasures up there, which is all the way over there. But that is not a problem for someone like me. Well, in theory at least. We got some platforms over here that are moving on their own. They are fire propulsion. And we gotta play the waiting game. Fortunately, not for too long. And there we go. And now I'll rise up. And we get a heart piece, I believe, from this. Yep. You got a piece of heart. That's 2 pieces. Nice. Oops. I missed my jump. But it's okay. I intended to do that. The only problem with, I guess, falling in this area is that it respawns at the very beginning of this place. Well, that's okay. We can always just grab more blue fire. There we go. Now, interestingly enough, I don't think that blue fire will hurt Link at all. It's described as a cool blue flame. Which is interesting, because, like, what does that mean about the red ice? There we go. So, if you hit... Well, if the Moblin hits you while he's raising his club, it'll act the same as the shockwaves. You'll take massive knockback, and, of course, you'll take damage, which... really don't want to have to deal with. That's the only Moblin in this game, but it's positioned pretty well. Very strategic-like. Very smart to put the Moblin where it was. Alright. Now then, let's take care of these rocks. Now then... this won't take too awful long. Because you can wedge it right between those rocks there. Like that. Perfect. And we gotta carry the bomb across these platforms. Which is... less, I guess, bothersome than it looks. Alright, so we got that, and that. Which means we're good to go. Because earlier in this episode, we destroyed a boulder that was hiding a bomb flower, which through there had the two Skulltulas. Now doing that opened up the way here. There we go. Just do a quick shield drop. Boom. Only one rock. Let's take care of that. I want to get rid of all of them there. Now I believe that's all that's here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, we get to take on the very fun... okay, I didn't destroy them. It's fine, we'll deal with it. We take on the very fun Red Ice Cavern. With, again, custom music. Which is very neat. Alright, let's deal with this room. I call this room the waiting room. It requires you to have amazing patience in a certain section of this room. Let's see, where is it? There it is. You know, lucky. Okay. Now then, we gotta be ready to hit a switch, which is right there. There we go. And the only reason I'm able to clear that out so quick is because I've had to do this dungeon, or I guess redo this dungeon many times now. However, there we go. And now we gotta keep moving, which is kind of irritating because of these small walls. Okay, we got red ice ready. That's good. Or blue fire, I should say, ready. And now we have to see. There it is. I missed it. Okay, so the thing with that platform is that it's so easy to miss. And I'm probably gonna die here. So that's great. There we go. Ah, I got sniped. That's okay. So when we die in the dungeon, we start at the very beginning of the dungeon, which is fine. And our progress has been saved of melting the red ice near that platform area. I'm actually going to leave that room for last, because I don't like dealing with it. But we can take care of the others pretty quickly. We got red fire up, blue fire up here. Let's go ahead and bottle some up. There we go. Now, let's move on through here. So let's see, we're gonna need our Deku sticks here. The silver light shall illuminate the path across the dark abyss. So our goal is to light that torch. But to do so, we have to deal with a bunch of freezers that don't actually die. There we go. That's the only freezer that will be able to die. From here, we gotta navigate this room while not freezing to death. Which should be fairly easy to do. So let's see. Ah! Not good. After they get done, we can go ahead and move between them and melt this to get our first silver rupee. This dungeon isn't so much trial and error as it is just damage boost if you can. Get the rupees and die just to get back to the beginning. Because these freezers will not die. I don't know why why the ROM hacker decided to make a bunch of freezers that can't be destroyed. But it is incredibly irritating to deal with. Alright, there we go. And we gotta wait for all these fans to stop spinning. If we get in its way, we'll be pushed off the edge, and, well, really don't want that. Alright. That's almost all the silver rupees. I believe there's one up here. No, there's not. But this one can die. Alright. So as always, gotta make sure we take a good look around and see what we missed. Which, this way, should give us a hint. Okay, so, let's see. There might be a silver rupee. Aha! Up there. So, we gotta go up this slope here. And then we'll take a quick fall once we get done with climbing this wall here. Which, thank goodness, Link doesn't climb slowly in this game. Deku stick. That's neat. I'd prefer a heart, but that's fine. There we go. Ah! So now, we gotta deal with this nonsense. Ah! There we go. Okay, that's death. So, as you can see, those platforms are rather narrow, and the time it takes to get the Deku stick lit and run to that torch is just enough time. Pretty much if you mess up even for like about a second or two, your Deku stick will burn out. And so, getting that done is probably the worst part about this room. The second worst part is having enemies that don't die. Well. Great. Gotta destroy this guy. I forgot, that was a roadblock. My memory. Bad memory, I should say. There we go. That was just enough time. Whoa! Didn't mean to put myself on edge like that. So, with that torch lit, we can go up through the door that we saw through here. That was being partially roadblocked by another freezer. But we'll just ignore him. That brings us up here to another treasure chest, which is a small key. There we go. And now we gotta do that room that I don't like. See, with me, procrastination is, it only gets us so far in this, because you have to loop back around to doing it eventually. Which, in my case, the worst part about that room that we're about to go through is waiting for the platform to get underneath, that small hole. It's very hard to see it. The game is kind of dark, and I don't want to mess up the footage by, like, making the gamma any higher than it is. But even if I did that, it would still be kind of hard to see due to how the game, I guess, functions. Yeah, that's right. Can't hurt me with my shield up like that. Okay. Now that we've got that gate open, we can just ride this over. So we need to face this way. And we gotta be kind of quick about this. Here we go. Ah! These narrow hallways are really irritating to navigate. Okay, so we missed our chance there because the floor is just very, very slippery. Which means that we have to do the waiting game. So we're gonna be here for a while. My apologies. But that is pretty much the biggest reason why I don't really like the Red Ice Cavern. Like, the music's really nice, and the concepts are really neat, but the execution is a little bit iffy. Just because, like, if you mess up once, you gotta pay the price, and it sucks. But I'd rather wait here than redo the dungeon, or than redo this room I just went through. Because this platform does loop back around. So, there is that at least. They took that into account, in case you messed up. But, for the most part, it's just this. And it's funny, I keep thinking I'm seeing things. So I'm having to watch and see where the platform is whenever it gets here. But I keep thinking that I'm seeing it when it's not there. There it is. Okay, that's good. Very good. Alright, let's climb up this wall here. And open the gate. There we go. Now, we didn't see where the store actually led to earlier. Not this one, but the one in front of us. So let's see where that takes us to. So that puts us back in the main chamber, which is right near the small key. However, let's explore a little bit more and see if there's anything else we can find through this doorway. Yep. Grand Dusk Architect, Pierre du Botant, R.I.P. There we go. 2 crouch stabs with the power of a jump attack. That's how you get it done quick. Now, before we grab the treasure chest, let us talk to the ghost. Yeah! You killed me! Curse you, Dawnsider. Wait a moment. I believe I remember now how it came to be like this. I, the royal architect of Dusk, was led astray by a false god. You, who broke my curse, hear my tale. I was an architect in this land of Dusk. My creations were praised for their beauty and integrity. Yet, those days did not last. Alas, I found myself ripped away from my passion by conflict. My home, the Dusk side, found itself at odds with your land, the Dawnside. The residents of the Dawnside accused our guardian deity of terrorizing their quiet village. To us, this was utter blasphemy. Our deity would never do such a thing. All who lived in the Dusk side, including myself, prepared for battle. In the ensuing fight, many lost their lives. It seems that I did as well. That battle must have taken place many years ago, however. You are much too young to remember. I can only assume that the Dawnside fared better than my home. Oh, how bittersweet. In death, I can see how true those claims were. It feels as if I was blinded by some dark force while I was alive. That beast of the dusk is no guardian. If I had any sense, I would have bashed it right over its blasted head. Yet, now is not the time for regret. I can see you are on a quest. In my state, I can only help you with a small bit of information about this place. There should be an old tool of mine buried somewhere around here. If you find it, use it as you wish. I'd say it is quite powerful. It seems that my time has come, finally. I must join those who died alongside me. Farewell. Farewell indeed, Flutant. Now, let's get our reward here. If we can navigate this red ice. There we go, another small key. Alright, now then, let us proceed further in the Red Ice Cavern. We have all the keys we need so far. There's our first gate cleared, and our second gate, which we have red ice blocking our way, but fortunately we still have an empty bottle of blue fire. There we go. It always pays to be prepared. And Deku Sticks. We have our maximum capacity increased to 20, which is very good. The more upgrades, the better. Oh no, White Wolfos! Anyway, so that was a big fight of the Red Ice Cavern. I remember the exact same thing on stream too. It's just, when you know how to take out the White Wolfos, there is no challenge at all. Oh, I need blue fire to get my treasure over there. So we'll have to come back and get blue fire in a second. But for now, let's get our dungeon item. You found the hammer. Press C to smash and break junk. It's so heavy you need to use 2 hands to swing it. Now then, before we go equipping that and causing mass destruction, we're going to go through this the correct way. Now there's something down there that we can break with our hammer, but we're going to not do that just yet. We'll get it on our way out. Alright, so we just need one more case of blue fire, which is good. Because after that I plan on stocking up with 2 very essential items. Which I will be doing that off screen. So, do not worry. The fluff shall be cut out. I'm going the wrong way. If I was paying any more attention, I might be able to go the correct way. But where's the fun in that? Alright, so let's get our hammer out. Or get it equipped, I should say. Alright. And this platform, once again, just covered in red ice. There we go. There we go. A heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Beautiful. You love to see it. Now then, we're pretty much done with this dungeon. We have one last thing to take care of. Down here, there is a boulder, which we will smash. And it's a red rupee. It's a decent reward. Alright, now, let me check something. Okay, so we need We're missing 2 pieces of heart, which that's okay. But we're pretty much done with this dungeon. We have one more thing we need to do in this episode. Actually, you know what? I think that'll be it for this episode. We're pretty much at time, and I can take care of the rest in the next one. So anyway, be sure to leave a like if you like what you saw, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button. It's free. And you'll be able to see when we upload. We upload every day, typically around 3 p.m. our time. And yeah, there are links in the description to P2's socials, as well as his drawing channel, P2 Draws. Links to Cross's channel, Cros Ninja. He does metal lyric videos. And he's doing on the side some Pokemon Root music, which is very good. And of course, links to my Twitter and my channel as well, Zelda Maniac 1994. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 p.m. usually till about 1 a.m. Time will differ depending on the game. As of this recording and today, I will be streaming Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I'll be streaming that till 2 pretty much every night I do it. So I look forward to seeing you there. And as always, thank you very much, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.